I'm Karlie Burris, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, where to say go? Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
And let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. It is year 5, ladies and gentlemen, a year that we have called the Big Nickel. That's right, over 850, almost 900 episodes now, and we are still on this glorious mission. That's right, we are going all across this country. We're going into our communities, and we're finding rising superstars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. But hold up. Wait, yeah, we taking it over to the West Coast, ladies and gentlemen. I need everybody to stand up, get on your feet, and make some noise for one of the youngest coaches that I've ever seen. At least she looks young, but she has over 14 years of experience from going from a big D1 player all the way to being assistant coach, leading numerous players in player development, and even has had part in making an all-conference, all-honorable mention player. She's our super smart, and she was selected for the 2025 WBCA Next Generation. Y'all make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Known for her player development, known for her guru and guard schematics. Y'all make some noise for the Tucson, Arizona native and the Portland graduate, the newest head coach of the Portland State Vikings, Coach Karlie Burris. All right, Coach Burris, what's good, fam? How you doing?
I'm doing great. You got me ready to go.
Hey, V is for Vikings today, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be V is for victory. I feel like a winner already. Coach Burris, welcome to the show. Kevin, we should have greened out today. We should have wore Hunter green.
We really should have.
We missed the assignment, but welcome, Portland.
No, B. Jones, we're going to say that. We're on campus with it. That's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do.
For sure. I need to get you guys some gear, so just let me know and I got you.
See, Kevin, that's why I love some of these schools. Some of these schools we be looking fresh. We be showing up, hoodied up and stuff like that. Let's go. Well, listen, welcome to the show. If this is your first time or your next time, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo. The Quiet Storm. Shh. All facts. No cap. The head coach, KT Kev. Ooh, wait. Look at her, Kevin. She's still like a baby, don't she, man? Ain't the 14 years in the game, no. Still look like a baby. Coach Burris, welcome to the show. KT, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. It was a rough week for me, but I bounced back. No days off. I'm here for Coach. Let's turn up and tell
No days off. I'm super excited. It's football season, basketball season right around the corner, and we're going to close this year out strong. But you know what, Coach? We got to get this thing kicked off. I'm ready to go. I hope all my new family members from Viking Nation is ready to go. It is time for the moment of truth. We don't do just any way of start an interview around here. That's right. We kick it off with an icebreaker. We call this the moment of truth. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. So before the show, Coach Burris has created a list of 3 facts about herself. But as the title of the game goes, we couldn't make it that easy, right? One of these facts is a fabrication. Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds to see if we can use the laws of deduction or deductive reasoning and see if we can figure it out. But then we got a secret weapon. Kevin, look down your sleeve. We wear polo, so it don't matter. But we got you, ladies and gentlemen. We got all the people that's watching us right now. That y'all throw the answers in the comments. See if y'all can help us out. Probably some of y'all know her better than anybody else in this world. All right. So, all right, Coach Burris, we ready? Give us your 3 facts.
I love it. This is exciting. All right. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a scratch golfer, and I play the guitar.
Oh, Kevin, three of the hardest things in the world to do. Are you serious? To get a black belt is unbelievably hard. To become a scratch golfer, Kevin, a scratch golfer is crazy. A scratch golfer is crazy. And then have you ever picked up a guitar? Kevin, I picked up a guitar, thought I was, trying to croon to the girl. No, a guitar. You gotta.
This is one, B. Jones. It's just gonna be a toss up. I have no idea.
The Guitar Hero on PS2. I was
cold with that. I was cold with Guitar Hero.
All right, so Kevin, I just got to go. Listen, I think she could probably do some dope golfing. Scratch golfer, man. I mean, that she going out there playing with the PGA people. That's crazy to be a scratch golfer, KT. So
yeah. I think it's either the golf or the guitar. One of the G's.
I think it's either the golf or the guitar too. Because I looked at Coach. She looked like she whoop some ass. So I'm just she'll break somebody off right now. Y'all catch that issue.
I kind of want to go with the golf one, B. Jones.
All right, let's do it. All right, we'll get him 2 seconds. Throw your comments. Throw your answers in the comments. Let's go. All right, Coach Burris.
You guys said V was for victory. You got it right. I am not a scratch golfer.
Hey, Coach, if you would have said you had a handicap of like 6 or 7, though, you would have messed us up.
I'm gonna get there. I'm close. So,
hey, what's your handicap right now, Coach?
I'm trying to work that out because this is the most I've played in my whole life. So I'll tell you my handicap once I get it.
Coach, we go to Top Golf. I might give you hell because that's about as far as I can get. I can get it off that tee. I go to Top Golf and they be like, "Man, you can play golf." I'm like, no, I just used to play baseball and I can make the ball go after I hit it with this horrible baseball swing. But
I bet you can launch it. Yeah.
I hit the back wall like 3 times. I know some people out there like, well, come on. No, I'm not that good, Coach. I'm being a little overzealous. But all right, let's go. So that means you can play the guitar though.
I can play the guitar. I got my acoustic, my electric out there. I can do both.
Oh, no, why
can you sing too, Coach? Can you sing with it?
Do I sing and can I are 2 very different things. Yes.
Okay, Karlie Swift.
Oh, B. Jones, this is what we got to do when we go out there. She's going to play the guitar while we sing then.
We going to sing.
Yeah, I like that.
Coach, I got to tell you a story. Kevin really did sing with an acoustic guy one time at a show. So I'll tell you all about that later on. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Coach, we're about to take him on a crazy road trip. This is the story of your life on this journey. We're going to have a good time. But you know what you got to do? You got to get in the car. You got to get comfortable. You got to get the radio set. So make sure y'all turning it up. And you got to get the AC blowing. And then what's the next thing you do, Coach? Come on, get that right hand. Everybody out there, lift your right hands up. Come on, Coach. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle up. Click, clack. Let's go. Turn up the volume. I need Portland right now to stand 10 toes down and help us to take this show to a whole nother level. You can do it. That's right. Everybody watching this can do it for free. Won't cost you a penny. We need you to do 4 things. Number 1, we need you to just hang out with us to the end of the show. That's a simple one. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button. Now, I don't need you to just hit the like button. I need you to have a little of that Taekwondo aggressiveness hitting that like button. I mean, wrap somebody up in a pretzel, put them in a figure 4 leg lock, and make them tap out. And that's when the light come. All right. We need to show the bubble all the way up to the top. I'm talking about number 3. Every head coach will tell you she can't run a team without a point guard. So we need you to be that point guard. That's right. Share. Distribute this show to all your open teammates, colleagues, coworkers, classmates. Let the world know how dope Coach Karlie Burris is. And then last but not least, subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Become a part of the SLT family. We are chasing 10,000 subscribers right here on our YouTube channel. And would love to have you to be a part of that because we got so much. Hey, we almost in the fourth quarter here, a little bit, kind of midway through the third, and we still got. I think we still probably got about 40 more shows coming y'all way this year. That's right. We the hardest working show in the women's basketball game. Coach Burris, we ready for him? Is Portland State gonna show us some love on this episode?
Of course, Portland State's going to show us some love. So we got you guys.
All right, well, Coach, we do everything like a family around here. So, V, it's for Vikings. On the count of three, we need all our Vikings to smash that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Boo! Let's go! Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. We appreciate y'all so much. Well, Coach, everybody that just smashed that subscribe button, we want to welcome them. We want to personally just thank them. Take that time out. We take this part very seriously, but we need to know who they are. And they can throw their names in there, but we just need them to throw one emoji, and that is your favorite emoji, Coach. What is the emoji of the show today?
I love the iced out emoji. I just feel like ice in the veins. I love that one. That one's, I don't do it too often, but it's one of my favorite ones by far.
All right.
You know, the phones are getting intense now, so we've made, like, you can make your own little thing. We've made a handful of Viking emojis just so you know.
Are you serious? You can make emojis?
We're making them now. I'll send some your way. It's hilarious.
Please. I can't wait to see them. Well, I tell you what, I'm curious about them. So if you share the Viking emojis with your friends, I would love to see those. But if you can't get your hand on one of them custom joints, make sure you throw the ice in the emoji in the chat and let us know you out here with us today so we can show you some love. KT, what are we going to tell those people that throw the ice or the custom Viking emoji?
My mind is blown right now, B. Jones, but we're going to tell them thank you and welcome to the Sports Life Talk family.
And we don't take the word family lightly. You should know that by now. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family. So welcome to the family, y'all. And this, now that you are family, we're about to have some fun because you're about to get to know Coach Burris in a totally new way. Matter of fact, you'll find out what you're listening to on the radio. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Sports Life Talks Initiation.
All right, Coach, before we officially welcome you into the Sports Life Talk family, you got to go through our initiation. So to start your journey across the SLT Burning Sands, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
I got you. I really thought long and hard about this, but it didn't take a long time. First one, so I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, so Usher, like hit after hit after hit. You don't realize how many hits this man had. I did get to see him at Caesar's Palace in Vegas, and then that was on a whole nother level. So it's Usher through and through. Would be number one for me. Again, kind of speaking to the time frame growing up, Kelly Clarkson, come on, voice of our generation. What are we talking about here? Also saw her in Vegas at Planet Hollywood. This was after her divorce, so she was a little emotional, but she still crushed it. Adele, again, one of those just amazing vocalists, sings from the heart, depth, soul. Love her so much. I am a Drake girly as well. I mean, I know we have our sides and all that stuff, but who doesn't love Drake? Every time you ask a recruit who they want you to put on in the photo shoots, it's always Drake, literally every single time. So you got to go with Drake. And again, the Take Care album on vinyl is probably my favorite. The last one, that one's hard because, like I said, I like the guitar and all that different stuff. I do think Ed Sheeran is a little underrated as a vocalist and just a lyricist. So I'm going Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran is that boy. Hey, when it comes to lyrics, he is that dude. I'm telling you, I love Ed Sheeran, but Kevin, we got voices all over that list, man. That's the list for all the crooners. She about to make me go pull out that guitar and try to get on Ed Sheeran level. Come on, KT. Well, you got a tough job on your hands, sir, because Adele's been hot like fish grease lately. Her name been kind of popping on the show lately. So I don't know. Did Adele come back or something? Has Adele made it come? That's the third time we've heard Adele in the last
she drops an album every 3-4 years with numbers. So speaking of numbers, Coach, I like to rank everybody's top 5. The highest you can get is 24. The lowest you can get is 8. That's our dedication to the great Kobe Bryant. B. Jones. That top 5 I didn't see coming because, after somebody says Usher, you expecting like Beyonce and stuff like that. But I will say that was a very dope top 5. And what do we do for very dope top 5s that are elite, B. Jones? We give them the Mamba. Let's go.
There it is.
And I was trying to remember that the Ed Sheridan song, the one song that's real popular. I can't remember the lyrics.
Hey, no, but what about that Bad Blood verse with Ed Sheeran? Go listen to Bad Blood. Ed Sheeran verse on that joint is cooking. I'm talking about it's fire. He gone, KT.
Yeah, he is. Who is your favorite superhero and why?
Again, that was a hard one. I am kind of into the Marvel and that whole universe, so that was interesting. I am an X-Men fan, which is hilarious. So I'm going to go Jean Grey. I think she's super underrated. Just like, obviously she rose into the Phoenix, but with the telekinesis and the telepathy, I just feel like as a coach, when you can read minds, that's a good trait to have. So, but her strength is kind of next level. And again, there's not too many female superheroes. So I think she's a good one when she kind of harnessed her power.
They say she's stronger than the Scarlet Witch. They say she's the most powerful.
She's one or two. Is like in the universe, she's like one or two.
Yeah.
To like their rankings. Now, Coach, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. I have to ask you another question because there's another character that I can see you being, but Jean Grey is dope. All right, so we asked that question, Coach, because we see coaches of your caliber as a superhero. And we know that Jean Grey and the X-Men have their own theme music. So what would your theme song be?
Again, that was a hard question. Kind of going back to my Hispanic roots, just trying to think of what song kind of gave me some joy. So I know it's overplayed, but literally every time it comes on, everyone dance. So I'm going with Suavemente.
Suavemente, suave.
Yep.
Elvis Crespo, right?
What?
Yes.
How am I the only person that don't know this song? Kevin, you started singing and everything.
You don't know Suavemente? Well, I used to work at a music store, B. Jones. Play that song. I guarantee you're going to start moving.
Exactly. My point exactly.
I love this song. B. Jones, this show going to go a little long, so y'all going to have to be ready because I'm enjoying it. All right, Coach. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a great question for sport in general. And obviously you have your usual time management, discipline, all those different things. But I think one of the biggest things for us as coaches in particular is just being able to control what you can control. And again, I know we say that to our players, but us as coaches, I think it's a great reminder. Obviously, you can only prepare so much. We're not the ones actually out there playing. But there's a lot of times that you can play really hard, work really hard, and it doesn't end up going your way, which obviously like what is going to make you continue to show up the next day. So I think being able to ride the wave that is basketball with these game of runs, I think winning is rhythmic. So I think just being able to ride that wave and take kind of whatever wave is given to you is really important. So that's across sport and that's in life as well.
That was a great answer, Coach, but I'm still stuck on the Suavemente. I'm not going to lie to you. I listen to that every now and then in my car. All right, so do you think that Karlie the Hooper could have played for Coach Burris, the head coach?
I do. I think I was one of those unique players in the sense where like I got along with all my teammates. I think you guys had Coach Yo on the show from Ole Miss. So Coach Yo was my position coach my junior year. Hot take at the University of Portland. And that was my best year statistically. And I credit that to Coach Yo just in the fact where it wasn't cookie cutter. She coached every one of her players really to them as an individual. So I was a really good shooter, but I didn't shoot the ball enough. I kind of filled the rest of the stat sheet, assists, steals, whatever it may be. But I had the best percentage and I didn't shoot enough. So of course, Coach Yo went reverse psychology. She just called me shooter. She still calls me shooter to this day. So again, I think I am the type of coach who I don't think you can coach everyone the same. I'm a little more laid back probably than most coaches you guys interview, but also I think I care about these players and they know that. And that's kind of what has set me apart. So I have coached some players who are like, hey, I need a little bit more from you. So I think it's also being receptive to what those people need, just not what I can give. So I think I could be coached by me and I could, get a little bit more out of myself.
Well, shout out to Coach Yo, man. We love Coach Yo. We'll definitely be on Ole Miss's campus this upcoming season.
Perfect.
All right, so go ahead.
No, I said she's the best.
Yeah, she's dope. All right, so B and I, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. The one thing that we're missing is the lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life? From a looks perspective, come on, Shay Mitchell, Pretty Little Liars. Do you guys know anyone?
I think I know who you're
I
talking
heard of Pretty Little Liars. I couldn't tell you.
Shay Mitchell, look her up.
Shoulder.
But from like a personality, like quiet confidence vibe, can we go Zendaya? You know, Zendaya, like, you know, I like that vibe. You know, she had the tennis like movie as a player, but as a coach, I like her quiet confidence. So I'm gonna go with her.
Now, B, I'm gonna tell you who I had. And
Who you have?
It's gonna go back to the X-Men.
Okay.
She plays Psylocke. Olivia Munn, is that her name?
Oh, I can see Olivia Munn all the way.
That's a good one.
Oh, but I just Googled Shay Mitchell, KT, and we got to call up. We got to get her on this. This is a perfect fit. I don't know. This Shay Mitchell is exactly who playing Coach Karlie. I hope she got some handles though. Shay gonna have to have a little handles.
Yeah, got no handles. You can't come on here trying to play coach. We ain't got time for all that. All right, so Coach, this is the most important question that we ask during the initiation. B and I would love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come down there to check y'all out. What's that one food spot we're going to, and what's your go-to meal there?
My go-to spot, what I did in college, and my palate hasn't changed all these years since, it's called Porcano. And it's super low-key. It's great, but you go in, and I get what's called the Brian's Bowl with some barbacoa. It's bomb. We have some really good joints here in Portland. I've lived in some cool cities, Vegas. I've lived in LA. I've lived in Seattle. I've lived in a lot of really cool cities. So have some of my assistants, and we will put Portland up with some of the best food in the country. It's not even close.
And I've heard that, KT. So this might be one of them joints. Coach, y'all ain't got no games where y'all play one on like Thursday, one on Friday. Because we might need to spend 2 nights out in Portland, Kevin. I've heard it. The food, the Epicurean scene is elite in Portland. So what'd you call it? Porcano now?
Porcano, but then there's this other place called Con. It's a James Beard award-winning place. I think you guys would love it. It has like Haitian vibes, like soul food, already on the James Beard. That one's up there as well. So sustainability, I think you guys should check that place out as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a trip.
Absolutely amazing. And if anybody from Portland State wants to sponsor our road trip, please reach out to us at sportslifetalk@gmail.com. All right, so for everyone that's watching, thank you. The initiation is complete, but now the real conversation begins. We want to hear from you. Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. Your answers may show up on another episode. And don't forget to tap in. Go to our website, sltugotnext.com, to discover even more of our amazing You Got Next family. So Coach Burris survived the initiation. That means one thing. It's time to pass the ball to B so he can officially reintroduce our newest play cousin. So go ahead and take it away, B.
Coach Burris, welcome to the show. Welcome to the family. Looking at your 14 years, Kevin, she is right, man. We had Cal State Fullerton, Utah State, UNLV, Seattle. She was in Seattle, NAU. So we want to welcome all of those fan bases into the show. Hopefully y'all are having a good time. I know I've laughed.
Hey, let me do something real quick. And it's not a yeet tweet. It's more of a trick.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Hashtag yeet tweet. We need you to go to Twitter, or what they call X now. Make sure you throw the hashtag yeet tweet and tag us in so we can all read your answers and start the debate. Kevin, what is today's going to be yeet tweet / trivia?
Now, growing up in Arizona, Coach had a favorite player, and I don't think a lot of people will know who she is. So I want you to put in the comments who was Coach Karlie's favorite player growing up.
Oh, I think I got a good guess, man. I'm guessing though. I don't know.
Go ahead, give me your guess real quick.
Adia Barnes.
Well, that just went there, folks. Everybody, he just ruined that for everybody.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Because I was watching one of her interviews and she said that growing up that her favorite player was Adia Barnes. Is that correct, Coach? Does that still stand?
I grew up watching Adia, which was really cool. And Felicity Willis, because I played softball as well, and she was a dual sport athlete. She played softball and basketball, so growing up watching them was really cool.
Damn, I can't believe I got that one right. I just remember Adia was a dog at Arizona, Kevin. That's the only reason that's what made me think of that one. All right, y'all, let's get this going. Coach Burris, let's take them on down memory lane and let's start your superhero origin story. Tell us, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
I was young. I had best friends growing up, and we were playing every sport imaginable. I guess I grew before them, so we were on the street courts. I have scars from the street and all that different stuff, dunking on them on the small rims. But I was young, and I played YMCA with the boys up until basically 6th grade. My dad coached, and I just loved it. I loved the competition of it. I loved the camaraderie of it. Started at a young age, but I played every sport. I talked about martial arts. I played football. I played basketball. I played t-ball. I did really everything you could think of aside from soccer. So yeah, I mean, I was young when I started playing basketball.
I didn't realize that you were from the Hispanic community. When you mentioned that you had a Hispanic heritage, did that play a role, or was that a significant part of your journey? You don't get to see a lot of Hispanic kids out there playing basketball. You know, very few look like you. Was that a part of your journey as well, Coach, or did it not really matter where you were from?
A little bit. I grew up kind of on the north side of Tucson, which was predominantly, I guess you could say, Caucasian. So I'm half Hispanic. My mom's Hispanic. And so, yeah, my sister had a little darker complexion than me, so we felt it a little bit, but I loved that. I can talk about my assistant coach, Reina Perez, recruiting her when I was at NAU, another Hispanic player, which, again, right, I know a lot of time visibility matters, but it's fun. I think we're all proud of where we come from, and I think us Hispanics think we have some toughness and grit about us, so, we're going to lean into that a little bit.
Coach, if basketball wasn't there, Coach, you sound like you're super athletic. Would we be seeing you in the UFC right now? Would you be doing some MMA?
That scares me a little bit, but also, like I said, I would try my hardest to be on the LPGA because I think I'm good at golf. I'm not, but it's fun. I really enjoy golfing.
Kevin, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna watch the game on Saturday. Then we're gonna go play some golf with Coach Burris and her staff on Sunday morning. Then we're gonna go eat again. So we got.
I'm all for the eating, B. Jones. Do y'all have putt? Now I'm cold at putt. The real stuff I can't do.
We got you a drink. You could be in the car.
It's in the car, chill.
There we go.
In the car, chill, and watch me tie that grass up, man. So Coach, I called you babyface. That you look real young, but you were hooping seriously back. I mean, South Point Catholic, that's a good school. I mean, I'm talking about one that I know I'm on the football side, in all fairness, but they grew a name, and then you took your talents right down the street to Portland. The purple version of Portland, and you was a 4-year starter. You did the full at Portland, and I'm just saying, like, you had a great college journey. Tell us a little bit about Karlie Burris, the hooper. I know Kevin asked you, could you coach yourself, but you sound like you was kind of dynamic on there. And I got a picture. I saw a picture of you with the ponytail out there dribbling with the baggy uniform. I was like, okay, Coach Burris.
Baggy's coming back too, y'all. So just wait for it. But South Point, we were really good. We were a private school. We were playing up at the time 5A, which was the highest in Arizona. Arizona basketball was really good at the time. I think we counted how many games we lost in 4 years. It wasn't very many. We either lost in the state championship or the semis every single year, just against those Phoenix teams that had 5,000 kids there. But again, I just have to put that caveat, because if we played at our division, it wouldn't have been close. But I had really good players. Sybil Dosey, she ended up playing at Tennessee for Pat Summitt a couple of years, and then back to ASU, played with Breon January, ended up having a really good career there. But I think our starting five, my junior year, all went Division I. So just was around really good basketball. From Tucson, played on the Tucson circuit, so probably a little under-recruited, which, again, I think I've always coached like that as well, played like that, a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. But ended up at the University of Portland, which that was right when Gonzaga was getting really good. Used to have to guard Courtney Vandersloot. We weren't very good, so kind of a lot of parallels from showing up at Portland at the time. They had a lot of success and then had a lull. I think we won 4 games my freshman year, which is what Portland State won last year. And then by the end of it, junior, senior year, we were 2 right behind Gonzaga at the time. So been part of kind of building programs, have been a part of a lot of first-year head coaches or coaches taking over the program for the first year. So yeah, my career at Portland was fun. I wouldn't change it for anything. I love this city, and I'm super happy to be back.
Coach, when did you realize that, like, I love hooping, but I'm not going to the W, and I'm not going to go over there and play in Germany or Switzerland for 8 years. So when did you realize that, hey, I want to give back to the game, all the love it's been given me, I want to share it and help that next generation of hoopers come up and you decided to become a coach? Because that was 14 years ago you made the decision, and it seemed like it's working out, Kevin. She polished. Hey, I'm talking about she seemed like she was groomed for this moment. But Coach, when did you decide you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, that's a great question. I really wish I would have gone and played overseas. I was, back then, it was like you were getting letters from agents. That's how old I am, dating myself. I mean, I was a tall shooting guard, so, I was a little rare at that time. But I was so tired. Obviously the rehab, the prehab, all that stuff. I had patella tendonitis, shin splints all the way down into my plantar fascia, which everything is just rest. So by the time my senior year, I logged a lot of minutes and I was just tired. So I do regret not going and playing somewhere overseas just to say I did it. But at the same time, I think I always knew I wanted to coach. I talked about my dad coaching us. He coached me and my sister in softball and basketball, whatever sport it may be. And I think at the time I always played sport because of my teammates. So I feel like that really kind of lends yourself to wanting to coach. I never really was about me. It was about making everyone around me better. So when I had the opportunity, speaking of Tucson, Joan Bonvicini, Adia played for her, Hall of Fame coach. I think she's one of like 18 coaches to have over 700 wins or something like that. She ended her career at Seattle U, which is where I got to be her graduate assistant. Sorry, that's my French bulldog in the background. So I got to be a graduate assistant and learn and study under her at the tail end of her career, which honestly was incredible and a really great start to my coaching career. Just being able to learn from her, and we did have some success. Seattle U was independent at the time, not in a conference, so we got to play in the postseason. And the WBI, I think is what that tournament was called at the time. So it just really started my career, and I've been on the West Coast ever since.
That's what I was about to ask you, because for a Phoenix girl that loved for a Tucson girl that loves the warm weather and the dry air, you sure have lived in some places that are awfully wet and humid and definitely got a different culture and vibe, right? It's legs out and arms out and stuff like that. In Arizona, you up there in Seattle and Portland, well, y'all wearing hoodies and jackets year round, just about. So, from a culture shock, why have you decided to play on the West Coast or coach on the West Coast? Was that just opportunities, or?
I think opportunity for sure. And then I love the Pacific Northwest, obviously being from the cactus and the desert. Which I would dress like this if I were in Tucson right now. When I was at UNLV, I had long sleeves on every day because you go inside and it's 60 degrees with the AC. So I was freezing.
Las Vegas too hot though. Las Vegas, they need to turn the AC on in Las Vegas. I'm talking about put the dome over the whole city.
Yes, it should be a bubble city for sure. But I love the trees. I love the greenery. I love the fresh air up here. You can't beat the summers in the Pacific Northwest. So yes, you'll have some rainy months, but you can't beat the summer.
As a coach, you have formed a name for yourself for two things out there in the streets. They know when you say Coach Karlie Burris, you're going to get somebody who can coach guards up like all get out, almost like you harnessing that, what Coach Yo did for you. You take that same mentality to your guards. And they also know you because you all about player development. I think in your time at UNLV, I could be reading this wrong, but 31 players were either, conference or something, got some sort of awards or acknowledgement over those 4-year periods, because you guys were doing a lot of good work at UNLV. But Coach, tell us a little bit about Karlie Burris, the coach. And if I was to ask your players a little bit more about you, who would they tell us Coach is out there on that sideline at practice when the cameras ain't watching?
Yeah, I think I've been called a few different things. From Lindy used to call me the glue or the heartbeat of the team when I was at UNLV, which I really, that matters to me. That's truly why I coach. Obviously, X's and O's. I love that part of the game. I love the scouting part of the game. But you do it for the relationships with the players. And I know everyone says that, but I think it's if I like my relationship with the person on the team that doesn't play just as much as that starter who I'm having to be on all the time, which to me matters. What is your relationship with them when they can't do anything for you or they're not producing for you, whatever it may be. So I think they would say that I'm reliable, I'm dependable, I'm probably the most caring, which truly I am. I don't know how to be any different than that, and that's why we do it. But yeah, I've had the privilege of coaching the guards and the forwards. I mentioned Reina Perez, who I was on her for 4 years, recruiting her as a freshman out of Buckeye and Millennium High School in Arizona. When I was an assistant at Northern Arizona, she came with us, followed me to Fullerton, and then was a grad transfer at NC State. Got to play in a Sweet 16 and Elite 8 just as a little tiny 5'4" guard. Who showed she could get it done, which honestly was probably bad because a lot of people who have gone mid-major to that power forward can't kind of have those same results. But I just speaks to the testament of her work ethic, but more importantly, her mindset. She's just a winner and knows how to get it done. So I did coach the guards for a number of years, and I got to Fullerton, and the head coach said, "Hey, you got to coach the forwards," which again, I had never coached the forwards before, never coached the bigs. Like I said, I was a shooting guard. And so that was really fun for me. I learned a lot. I went to a lot of practices, watched the men's side a ton, which again, I just like to be a sponge. I'm still trying to learn now, which I don't think you can ever stop learning. That's really kind of the value to me, is to just continuously evolve and learn. But we had a really good post player at Fullerton. She ended up being on the Lisa Leslie Award watch list, which was big time, one of the only mid-major players. And then I was able to do that again at UNLV. Obviously, recruiting matters. We had a lot of really talented players. Desi Ray Young, who should be in the W right now, but is over in Africa right now playing and just dominating her teams in the finals right now. But again, just the numbers, seeing the growth, the development, whether they have an award or not. The forwards and I have had a good time the last 4 years at UNLV.
Every year, I don't know how Kevin and the production team does this, but we get certain little themes. One year it was coaches who coached husbands and wives. One year, I mean, every year it's always something. This year seems like every coach, or a lot of the coaches have come on here that are head coaches, played at their arch rivals. I need to understand, how does somebody from Portland take the job at Portland State? Coach, hold on. What is going on? We got Nikki Blue. Nikki Blue played at USC, and now she at UCLA, and we got like 3 or 4 of the coaches that done that. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Hey, B. Jones, flip that. You said it backwards.
Oh, excuse me. She played at UCLA, but now she's at USC. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. But that wasn't the point. The point is that it's happening all year long, and we just got another one that did it. So, Coach, walk us through that decision. I know you was walking around like this, kid. Should I do it? What they gonna say about me? I know my teammates gonna text me when I tell them I'm over here at Portland State. Coach, what was that decision making process like for you?
Yeah, really, it was opportunity. My wife works up here at Nike, has been here for over 10 years, is a big time executive, and she wasn't leaving for me. Let me just tell you that much with how well she does. So opportunity presented itself. If we were in the same conference, it would have been a little bit different. Like that UCLA USC rivalry is deep. So I love Nikki, that I'm excited for her and what she's going to do. We always played Portland State, but they weren't in our conference. Yeah, we had a little rivalry, but it was opportunity. And I've coached in the Big Sky before, those 5 years at Northern Arizona. I've seen Portland State have success. So really, it was the opportunity. I truly feel like the city of Portland loves women's sports. We can dive deeper into that. I was at the University of Portland when Megan Rapinoe was on the soccer team. They were winning the national championships. Those games were sold out. So I know that the city gets behind women's sports. And so the opportunity presented itself. Lindy always used to say it's very rare, her being from Vegas, that your personal and professional life align. And so again, this aligned. I got married over a year ago. This job came open, and it just seemed kind of like the stars aligned for me.
Congratulations. That's huge, because you are right. I mean, that's like shooting dark. I'm talking about in the dark. I don't know how you pulled it off, but that is a tremendous blessing. So now we're in a new age, Coach, because when you was playing, it probably wasn't as many optics on some of the smaller schools, some of the smaller programs. Like you talk about the Big Sky, and we talked about the Mountain West and stuff like that. Those were schools who they would surprise people. But now we got ESPN got out. I can watch every single Portland State game if I want, because it's all there. So how does that help you to recruit, and how excited are you about taking over this Portland State Vikings team, especially after I didn't do the research on what Portland State did last year. You just said they won 4 games, so I know it's a lot of opportunity for growth. But that challenge is going to be it's going to be massive, Coach. Walk us through what this opportunity is like for you, Coach, and how excited are you to take a 4-win team and see what you can do with it?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm trying to not get ahead of myself and focus kind of on those wins, losses, but the process is huge for me. I walked into a really unique opportunity where 9 returners are coming back, 4 incoming freshmen that signed with the previous staff decided to stay. I signed an Arizona transfer, but who is from Portland, and she wanted to come home. So really, it was the easiest recruiting I had to do, taking over as a first-year head coach. So I had 14 on my roster from the get-go. I think it's an interesting opportunity. We have had already 8 official visits. We were trying to get them in early. We've had 8, 4 have committed, which again, going off of 4 wins, I think just that's a testament to our staff and to our players and for what we're trying to build here. And that belief that I think these recruits and their families have in what we're trying to do, which again, in this, NIL money era, getting 4 commitments without really having to offer a whole lot, I think says, like I said, a lot about the staff and kind of the work they did. But we're excited. This first recruiting class is going to be huge for us. We're just trying to lay the foundation and the groundwork on work ethic, on preparation is going to be huge. And my players will hear me talk about being intentional. Again, I think a lot of people work really hard, but they kind of do that mindlessly. But I think the difference between routine and ritual is the intention you put behind it. And so we're intentional. Every practice we do, every kind of rep, every motion we do, we don't want it to just be mindless. We want to actually have some intention to put behind it in order to kind of give us that edge.
Ooh, hey, Kevin, the intentionality. I absolutely love it. Coach, y'all got room for one more recruit visit?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I got a quarter and a half of eligibility left, Coach. They just don't know. And I'm trying to get my top 10 together right now, and I'm liking what I'm hearing out of Portland State. So when these young ladies hit the court, you ain't got but a couple of months. You spent all summer with them, and you got to know who's who. You got this staff together. So when we see you guys come November the 15th and this season kicks off at these tournaments and all this stuff, what are we going to see this team look like? Are y'all running, Coach? Are y'all taking 73s again? What is Portland State going to look like as a basketball team on this court?
If we could shoot at a high clip, we'd be taking 73s, but I promise you we're not going to be shooting 70. Again, I'm going to take a lot what we did from UNLV, which I also have learned a lot. I've done this. I've worked for a bunch of different coaches. I don't want to be that head coach who knows one thing and is dead set on running that just because I'm comfortable with it. So I think as a first year head coach, it's really easy to just want to control everything. We talked about that, but I'm delegating. I want my assistants to coach. I want them a part of all the decisions. We're doing this together. Again, it's not just me. This is our journey, which again, I could talk about all my assistants and how incredible they are, how they left great opportunities and spots to come be with me at Portland State, which again, if you saw us, I would bet our money we're one of the closest coaching staffs in the country. We do want to play fast, which would be different from how I played. I was like a defensive specialist. I was guarding 1 through 4. I thought it was defense. But as Lindy would say, it's whoever scores more points. So again, if we look at the numbers, I think Portland State scored 54 points last year in the Big Sky, which just honestly isn't going to do it. So we're going to try and score a lot of points, but we're going to do that with high percentage shots. We're going to try and run early when the defense isn't set. But if we don't have a good shot, we're not going to take it. We're going to try and expose mismatches, which is important. We have some pieces, so I think we're going to be okay.
Kevin, you see the way she looked? She got that little quiet confidence. I saw you, Coach. I saw you. She like, we finna tear y'all ass off. We
got a long way to go, but we'll be all right.
She's like, hold on, Mel. Hold on. Don't do that to me. All right, Coach. 2 questions and we're going to get out of here. I know Kevin is ready to go. The books, Coach, real quick. I got to play off the background. You gave me this ammunition. So what's the book we reading? I see women over there. I see some books. Are you a big time reader? And what's the book you recommended on the show today?
I do read a ton. I like to read a lot of I read leadership. My master's degree is in leadership, which I just find fascinating because I think you can lead in so many different ways. I'm a big Pete Carroll fan, formerly with the Seahawks, now with the Raiders, but I'm actually reading, Anson Dorrance, the North Carolina soccer coach who won how many national championships. I'm reading his autobiography right now. But I'm also like a very spiritual person and very kind of like energy matters. So if I'm recommending a book, I would say The Power of Your Subconscious Mind.
Ooh, I might have to go check that one out. Last question, Coach. 60 seconds. A lot of young ladies is watching this. I teased around and said I'm putting you on the list, but I really, truly, especially here in the state of Texas, I would love to see more young ladies get the opportunity to come up there and play for you. Talk to them real quick, Coach. Talk to these parents and tell them why they need to be considering Portland State as a destination for their 4 years of college education.
Absolutely, because it's not just a 4-year deal with me. I'm going to care about their daughter and love on her super hard, not just for the 4 years that she's here, but honestly for the rest of her life. The most important thing that matters to me is them being successful after sport, yes, while she's here with us, but beyond that. And I think that's our job, to prep her and support her into that next step. We're going to have a lot of fun and we're going to win a lot of games. But more than that, like I said, it's the care and attention and intention that we're going to put into their daughter.
Ooh, Kevin. Ooh, what is it called? Port K now?
No, come on. Why not? That means why not? So come on.
Hey, y'all need to go up there and get that good brisket, that good barbacoa. All right, Coach, let's go. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where KT and I, we're going to put on the gloves and go one-on-one, but you are now officially calling all the shots, okay? This game is would you rather. So we don't do it cream cut. We do it in an elite fashion. That's right. We take the decision to the sneak peek. All about the sneaker game. We know that if you look good, you feel good, you play good. But besides, we are huge sneaker fans. We love our sneakers. So, Coach, on the count of 3, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker, okay? And Kevin and I have both selected a pair of sneakers out of our collection that we think that you would like a whole lot, okay, Coach? Something that you think would be exciting and that would represent you and your team, or you and your brand, okay, Coach? Right. So we're gonna show you what we got. We just need you to say, hold that sneaker, okay?
All right,
here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Sheesh. Y'all, this is a tough one for me right now. Oh my God. My wife works in Jordan. I'm going to have to go with the Jordans.
Oh, these are Nikes too, Coach.
I know, but like,
but these go, come on, man. These go better with
come on, black. This is the first team. I like it though. Shoot, I feel like I failed.
Ooh, no, you didn't. You did a great job, Coach. And when we come down there, I will bring this belt and we taking pictures with it.
We're going to go to the employee store and get that 40% discount. Come on.
Are you really speaking our language now, B. Jones? So whatever you had to say, just say it.
Well, Kevin, I got an announcement to make. It is official. Portland State is in my top 3.
It's top 2. It ain't 2.
But Coach, you can see y'all running out there with these on with the green, the dark green, hunter green unis.
You're right.
Ages. Oh my goodness.
I'm with you. Those were fire.
All right, y'all.
I thought you were gonna pull out the books.
No, I thought about going with the D-Books. That was my first thought, and then I said I'm going to switch them up because she said her wife worked. Well, I guess D-Books are Nikes too. I guess I should have stuck with them. I should have stuck with them. But, I should have stuck with them. All right, Coach. It is time. We love talking about the journey. We love talking about the story, but this is all about the future mindset, right? Because you are now a major player in the game of women's basketball, and your impact and legacy is going to live on and on and on. But this is a moment of manifestation now that we are all following you at Karlie Burris on all your social media handles. Coach, the titles you got next, we're curious about you. What is up next for Coach Burris?
I'm a big be where your feet are. And so, again, I'm not trying to look too far ahead. The girls will be back September 15th. We're on the quarter system. So we're going to get back and we're going to get at it pretty hard. We had them in the spring, had all the newcomers in the summer, and, now it's go time. So you're probably going to get sick of me saying it, but we're going to be intentional with each and every day we have leading up to that first game. We open up at Hawaii. We have a Hawaiian on our team, so that'll be nice for her to get home and play in front of her friends and family. But honestly, we're going to take it one day at a time because that's all we can do. We're building. It has to be brick by brick. And eventually we're going to be competing for Big Sky championships and winning the conference tournament and going and playing in the NCAA. It will only be a matter of time, but we're where we're at right now, and we're going to be really, we're going to work hard. We're going to be intentional about it.
Wait a minute, Coach. Quarter system, which I love, shorter semester, shorter quarters. Yep. And we going to Hawaii to kick the season off?
I know there's a lot going on.
Hey, with that being said, I want to make an announcement. Please respect my decision. Don't DM me. All right, KT.
All right, Coach, you have any shout outs you want to give?
There's too many shout outs. So many people have impacted my life. Love my family, my wife. Honestly, I think you guys know that this job, this profession, you're on the road. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of moving. You couldn't do it without a family that supports you. So couldn't do that enough. Grateful for the Portland State Administration for giving me this opportunity. We're going to make the most of it. That's for sure.
All right, so this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm calling out Mia Bell from UNLV. I know you guys had Lindy LaRock on the show, but Mia Bell is elite, an elite assistant coach. Honestly, she could be coaching at the Power 4 in the W. She can be anywhere. She is an elite recruiter, player developer, mind of the game. She's ready. You guys just got to pick her brain, know her story. She played at UNLV, has coached at UNLV, not just with Lindy, but with Kathy Olivier the time before. So UNLV has been through her blood. She's been through it, but a great person to have on the show next.
Hey, Kevin, I don't know who go play against Coach this upcoming season. I'm about to look at the schedule. But Coach is serious about her research and scouting. Because everybody she named and been on the show, and she like, y'all had on the show. Like, Coach, we had Coach LaRock on the show like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So you went back in the archives on that one. Y'all, she might be one of the best research and scouters we've seen in this game. Coach Mia Bell, let the world know that you are up next. It is official. Your ticket just got punched and you are now on the clock. We're going to be reaching out to you so we can get you on the show and tell your incredible journey. You said it's Mia or Leah?
Mia.
I said it right. I said it right. All right, Mia Bell, we excited about having you. Get your top 5 ready and find us somewhere to eat out there in Las Vegas and put that bubble over the whole city so we can enjoy ourselves. Coach Karlie Burris, you got next. You are the truth, Coach. Love your energy, love your vibe, love your passion, your intensity, your sacrifice, and what you are doing for this game. You are a transcendent coach. The awards and accolades are going to mount up as if they already hasn't, and your name is going to be widespread. I'm a huge fan. Kevin is a huge fan, but more importantly, we are now family. You are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Wop, 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 wop. Let's go. Oh my God. Kevin, I should have known when she said she was an MMA black belt that we was gonna have one of them type of shows. But ain't nobody tapping today, baby. We are all holding our hands up in celebration because V is for victory and V is for Vikings. Thank y'all for watching another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. Coach Burris, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for the 40% discount coupon too. We're going to take full advantage of that. We can't wait to get out there to Portland. And listen, if you had a good time today, don't forget, it's not too late. Smash that subscribe button. Throw the ice emoji or one of those custom Viking joints. Throw that in the chat right now. Let us know you out there so we can take some time and introduce ourselves to you personally. At Sports Life Talk is where you find me and my brother KT. We drop content just about every single day. We got some stuff coming for y'all for the high school and college season. Kevin, Big Sky might be one of the ones we need to reach out to. We need to reach out to the Big Sky. I know, Kevin. I know. We got some stuff cooking with some other major conferences too. But listen, y'all tap in with us. Make sure you're rocking with us. If you want to be on the show, go to our website, sltugotnext.com. This is an open invitation. We doing 200, 300 episodes. I mean, we doing probably 150 to 200 episodes a year. So we got room for you. If you got a story, hit us up. Let us know who you are. And smash the nominate tab and tell us a little bit about yourself. And Kevin will hook you up with an audition to be on the show. And all my podcast listeners, Coach reads, so we're going to leave her alone. Because if you're a podcast listener, though, you love to listen to the shows, download this show in the audio format, as well as almost 900 other episodes of You Got Next, WNBA, College All-Americans, coaches from all over the country. It's just been a truly a blessed platform. And keep all the laughs, all the inspiration and positivity and energy going forward in your car, in the gym, or wherever you love to listen to your podcast. Download them on Apple or Spotify and about 20 other different locations. Coach Burris, again, you the truth. You the truth. Thank you so much, Coach, for being a part of the show and joining the SLT family. Kevin, take us home.
B. Jones, this is another top 5, so we got to kick some of these top 5 out. This was a dope episode. And, Coach, whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And like I said, we'll treat you well. Come up and visit us in Portland.
Oh, we coming.
Hey, we coming for sure, Coach. All right, but the only thing, Coach, I need you to do Suave Mente. Come on, Coach. Do it for me one more time.
We're moving. You got to listen to it. Listen to it. Come on.
Suave.
Go listen to it after this.
I'm listening, Coach. I'm listening, and I'm loving Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And listen, tough times don't last, but tough people do. So keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. Hut in the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.